Good morning. It's Robert McArtor with Remax Components, and I'm so excited that you've been able to join with me this morning for the Baltimore Real Estate Radio program. We're live on Ustream.tv. If you want to subscribe to my channel, just go to Ustream.tv and type in Baltimore Real Estate Radio, or you can feel free to visit my website at MarylandHomesTeam.com. That's MarylandHomesTeam.com, and you can watch my radio program live there. We're so excited that you've been able to join us today. My name is, again, Robert McArtor, and I'll be hosting the program today. We are jam-packed with information this morning, and I'm so glad that you've been able to join us. We are going to be dealing with some news of the day, some news around the Baltimore metro area. Again, we're covering the Baltimore metro, including the Baltimore County, Harford, Cecil, Howard, even including Frederick. We service all of these counties, and Arundel, going into Cecil County. Some of the news tidbits of the day that we're going to be diving into, the Baltimore metro home sales are up. That is the news of the day, even though the prices seem to have flattened out in September. But we're going to be diving into that a little bit. I'm going to be sharing with you some statistics that you can use, not some numbers that are going to just fly over your head, but some statistics that you can actually use if you are considering selling your home or you're considering buying a home in the Baltimore metro area. We want you to take this information with you when you're out there in the marketplace. We also have a couple of other things that we're going to be diving into a little bit. The Baltimore's young people prefer to live in older buildings. There was an article that recently just came out that we want to just share with you a little bit. And also, the holidays are right around the corner. That's right. Thanksgiving is right around the corner here today. We're celebrating, obviously, Veterans Day. We're so excited about our vets. And we're excited about that, but also Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and we want to make sure that your home is prepared for Thanksgiving, for your family, for guests that are coming over, and we're excited about that. So, but my producer is, John, listen, he's talking in my ear. No, listen, we are not going to be giving away, I go onto the blogs, and if you know me, you know that I'm all over the blogosphere. I post my properties on a lot of different websites. I'm on Twitter and everything like that. And just recently, we have a person in the marketplace that likes to give away desserts and wants you to belly up to the bar as they're giving away desserts and get you souped up. This is not really in my sphere. This is not something that I do. And no, I'm not going to be giving away. No. I'm not going to be giving away desserts. And no, that is for my competition to do. Listen, that's not in my sphere. That's not something that I do. But I enjoy popping by my clients' homes and giving them a gift card every once in a while, things like that. They know that I appreciate them in many other ways, but I'm not going to be doing that. That's for those folks to do. I'm not here to try and get you souped up at the bar, at Thanksgiving time. But, if that's fun for them to do, that's great. But, don't talk in my ear while I am talking to these awesome folks. It's not a radio program. This is something that's online for them to watch, and it's being recorded. So I don't want to get myself in trouble. You're going to get me in trouble is what you're going to do, okay? Because these are friends of mine. They're colleagues of mine, okay? So don't get me in trouble, all right? So anyway, but no, there's not going to be free desserts or anything like that I'm giving away for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to wish you a great Thanksgiving. And, while they're doing that, I'm going to be busy working hard to market your property, to get your property sold. So that's what I do. Just a little bit of information. If you are searching for a home, because I live in Harford County, I do work in Harford County, but I do service the entire Baltimore metro market. That is where I work, and that's where my team works. And by the way, I want to introduce my wife, Maria McArtor. She is newly licensed. I was able to keep her home for over 16 years, which is a great thing. To help raise our kids. We have 4 beautiful children, and I wanted her home to help raise our beautiful kids. So I did not want her license to be out there with the rest of us working to sell real estate. But now that the kids are older and a couple of them are in school, a couple of them are in college now, she wanted to get licensed, so I wanted to welcome her to the team. And congratulations to Maria for getting her license. I'm so excited about that. But if you're searching for homes in Harford County, there's only one website to go to, and that is searchharfordhomes.com. That's it. Searchharfordhomes.com. That's directly tied to our MLS. So you're going to get up-to-date information on active properties, on sold properties, and actually the website is broken down into every single town in Harford County. So whatever zip code, whatever town you're looking for in Harford County, you're going to be able to go to this website. You're going to be able to go to those towns, whether you're looking for a home in Bully Rock, whether you're looking for waterfront properties or rental properties, go to this website. It's valuable information. Search harfordhomes.com. It's only one website to look for. If you're looking to sell your home in the Harford County or Baltimore metro area, whether it's Baltimore City, Baltimore County, it doesn't matter. Cecil, you want to fill out our quick contact form on MarylandHomesTeam.com and find out what our premier marketing package is all about. We're one of the only agents that offers a virtual walking tour by video that's attached directly to the MLS. That's right. You're not going to just find it on YouTube. It's not just some pretty virtual tour that we're going to show you on our iPad. It's actually tied directly to the MLS, which means, what does this mean for you? It means that that is going to be syndicated to over 4,000 websites nationwide, and buyers are going to be able to see your tour, your aerial tour and your virtual walking tour on Zillow.com, on Trulia, on Redfin, on Realtor.com, on all these websites. They're going to be able to see that, and we're going to be able to qualify them and get them to preview your home. So we're going to get them excited about your property. So that's searchharfordhomes.com. If you're outside of Harford County, no big deal. Hey, listen, you're searching for a home in Baltimore County or Anne Arundel or Howard or Frederick. It doesn't matter. You want to go to freelistingbook.com. Freelistingbook.com. That's another website that I operate. And again, they're all tied directly to the MLS, and that is a powerful, powerful website that you want to go to. You can talk with me directly about any properties that you see there, and we can get you lined up to take a look at those properties. And also, if you go to MarylandHomesTeam.com, if you need a lender, you can just click on our affiliates tab, and we have lenders that are standing by waiting to answer your questions for anything that has to do with lending. Your FICO score, the latest interest rates, it doesn't matter. They want to answer your questions, and we are excited about that. Let's get into some of the news for the day. And the first tidbit of news here, and this article written by Kevin Litton, fantastic guy. I've never met him, but I love his articles. This was posted in the Baltimore Business Journal, and basically this is Baltimore's young people prefer to live in older buildings. And I just thought this was absolutely fantastic because I thought I was one of the only ones that enjoyed older structures. But basically, just to paraphrase some of the article that was written in the Baltimore Business Journal, and that basically states that the Baltimore's young people prefer to live and hang out in older buildings and neighborhoods with a dense offering of historic structures that tend to have more valuable property values. Those findings that were included in an Urban Land Institute study were released this past Tuesday are among a number of sweeping changes being recommended by Baltimore area developers, real estate experts, and industry leaders. It's basically a 77-page report that they had developed basically, and this is what they highlighted, that Baltimore's young people, they prefer older buildings when they want to purchase. So this is great for investors. If you're an investor and you're down in Baltimore City and you're rehabbing properties in specific areas down there, younger people are seeking after your property. The report found that people between the ages of 18 and 34 make up the majority of the population in twice as many parts of Baltimore with older buildings compared to older age groups. And it found that 83% of the Baltimore Sun's top 50 restaurants and top 50 bars are inside buildings that were built before 1920. So if you like the architecture, if you like the structure, if you like the design of older buildings, and you are seeking that type of environment to live in, we encourage you to search out for homes that are down in the Baltimore City area and some of those fantastic neighborhoods. And if you see something that you like, if you go to freelistingbook.com and you see something that you like, reach out to one of my team members. Reach out to me. We'll be more than happy to show you any of those properties that are available to you. So the report continues on, and it makes the case that Baltimore could reap big rewards if it could find ways to make it easier to reuse these buildings. Baltimore's older, smaller buildings and mixed vintage blocks provide space for housing small businesses, startups, younger residents, and people new to the city, the report said. Areas of Baltimore with older, smaller buildings have greater economic, social, and cultural vitality than areas with newer, smaller buildings. And again, I appreciate Kevin Linton for sharing that article on the Baltimore Business Journal. We're sharing it with you if you did not have a chance to see that. So we want to continue on with some of the news. We do have a couple of listings as well that I wanted to just quickly transition over to. One listing that we have that is about to go under market, we're still working on a couple of details with it, and that is 37 Defense Drive up in Aberdeen, Maryland. This is a bank-owned property that we have listed, and it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. Just wanted to share that property with you. And again, we are working on an offer that we're presenting to the bank on this property. But again, if you want to see this property, or if you're eager to move up into that Aberdeen area and you're looking for something that is about 95% remodeled on the interior, you're looking for a semi-detached property with natural gas, this is going to be a lovely home that you can move into. And we're excited about that listing. But again, we're working on an offer right now that we think that the bank is probably could possibly accept. We're not sure, but again, it's still available. It's still active on the MLS. So, but there's other properties that are certainly available in that area if you're looking up in the northern Harford County or northeast of Baltimore County area. So, let's move on to preparing your home for the holidays. If you're looking to prepare your home for the holidays, these are the tips on how to prepare your home for holiday guests. Now listen, a lot of people at the very last minute, they're thinking, oh my goodness, the family members are coming over. I've got 20 people, 30 people that are coming over to the house. I'm feeling overwhelmed. What I want you to do is I want you to prioritize your home. Get the kids involved if you have children that are at home, or if they're already away from home, they live up the street or they live in the same community or whatever. Have them come over and help you out. If you are the host home for the Thanksgiving meal, you want to have them maybe help you out, and you want to be able to prioritize. Let me help you prioritize. And you want to grab a pencil and you want to write this down. The first thing is the day before guests arrive is no time to pull apart the junky drawers and clean out the linens in the closets. That's not what you want to do. You want to declutter the guest rooms and the public areas that are within your house. The public areas would be, let's say, the foyer, the kitchen, the living room, the den, the dining room. You want to declutter those rooms. Remove anything that's unnecessary from the countertops, from the coffee tables, from the ottomans. These are the areas where people are going to be placing their drinks and then possibly their plates and things like that, okay? If they happen to be walking around, if you don't have a central table that you're going to have the Thanksgiving meal. Remember, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind, okay? So if you run short on time, you want to bag up the clutter, and I don't care what you do. If you store it, you could store it in the car trunks. You could put it in the basement. You could put it out of the way closets, maybe in the hallway. Whatever you do, get it out of the way. Safety is a concern as well. So the next item would be you want to light the way for your guest. Remember, an evening meal. If you're going to have an evening meal, it's in our area, in the Maryland area, it gets dark at around 5:30, 6 o'clock. It gets dusk and then dark. You want to make sure that it's light outside. So even though you can navigate your home blindfolded, your guests can't. So make sure that outside lights are working so they don't trip on the way to the door. Fire prevention, just something very quick here. If you didn't freshen your smoke detector batteries when you switch the clocks to daylight savings time, change them now. You just want to switch them out now. And then your entryway upgrades. This is for your entryway. If you have a foyer area, or just remember this, your home's foyer is the first place guests see. So remember that. So make a good first impression, okay? So you want to upgrade the exterior doors or give old doors a new coat of paint possibly. You want to clean the hardware. You want to oil any hinges to prevent squeaks. Remove scratches from the hardware, from the hardwood floors, from the stairs, from wood railings. You want to clear out any shoes, any umbrellas, and declutter that foyer area, just like I had shared with you a little earlier. You want to add any extra hooks to the walls, maybe, so guests can hang up their coats and hats, possibly, and maybe add a storage bench where guests can remove their boots and shoes if it happens to be snowy or rainy that day, if they're calling for that in the weather. How about your kitchen prep area? How about this? Your kitchen is the command central during the holidays. So make sure it's ready for guests and extra helpers. So you want to make sure that your kitchen is decluttered and make sure that it is central to your working area of where you're going to be. And lastly, your bathroom storage. Bring toilet paper, towels, and toiletries out of hiding. So pull them out of your linen closet, out of your storage areas, and place them openly on open shelves so your guests can find them easily. You don't want them calling out into the hallway, hey, where is your toiletry items, or where are your hand towels? You don't want to do that. So hopefully these tips will be able to help you during the Thanksgiving holiday, and you can have a great holiday with your family, and this will just make life a little bit easier for you during the holiday season, and this can easily transition over into Hanukkah and transition you over into Christmas as well. So we're excited about that, and hopefully these tips will be able to help you. And lastly, what we want to do is we want to talk about the Baltimore area home sales. Baltimore area home sales are up, but prices seem to have been flat in September. So the increase in closed sales were led by detached homes. Let me just share that with you right off the bat. But new pending sales are also up 6%. So that's also good news. In September, both buyer and seller activity in the Baltimore metro area increased relative to 2013. The number of closed sales and new pending contracts increased from this time last year, and both reached multi-year September highs. Nearly every jurisdiction in the region had more closed sales than in September of 2013. So the market is certainly picking up. There's no question about it, and I think you've heard that. You've heard me say it for the last several months, from the last several programs, and I'm sure you've heard that from maybe neighbors and friends as well that are in the marketplace. With only those in Anne Arundel County decreasing, falling by 5.2%, inventory continues to rise, with active listings reaching the highest total in nearly 3 years. So with active properties that are definitely increasing within the past 3 years, sellers are definitely coming off the fence with believing this is a great time to put their house on the market. Buyers are coming out of the woodwork. The interest rates are looking great. So this is a great time to get your house out there in the marketplace. New September listings contributed to rising inventory and had a double-digit increase from last year. The median price was virtually unchanged from last year, dropping only 0.1%, but was higher than the September levels of 2009 through 2012. The year-to-date median sales price is $244,000, unchanged from the same period in 2013. Now, again, that's in the Baltimore metro area, $244,000. If you live in Harford County, or you live in a particular community in Cecil or in Howard County or Anne Arundel or Baltimore County, and you're saying, hey, you know, we live in a $400,000 community, or we live in a $150,000 community, then by all means, scratch those numbers. That's when you want to go to my website at MarylandHomesteam.com, and you want to fill out that quick contact form, or you want to get a free email comparative market analysis from me, and I can narrow those numbers down for you for the community that you live in. And I can find out what's been active in your community, in your particular area, your sphere, and I can tell you what has been sold, what's currently under contract, and we can reach an agreement of what we believe that your property could bring on the open market if we had the opportunity to list and sell your home. So, and of course, that's based on condition and things like that. So we can send that to you by email. If you want a free comparative market analysis, just simply go to my website and you can fill out that quick contact form. I'll send that to you free by email. But again, I would want the opportunity to visit to you, free in-home consultation, and I can also share with you what I believe the numbers, because the numbers are always possibly a little bit different depending on the upgrades that you've done to the home, and also if the condition is maybe a little bit dilapidated in the property as well. Maybe you haven't done any upgrades in the property since 1979, let's say. So we need to make some price adjustments as well. So it doesn't always reflect 100% of the condition of the property. So we need to price the home accordingly. But if this is your time, we want you to take the opportunity to give us a call if you think this is your time to sell or if this is your time to buy. We want you to call us. We want you to contact us. Reach out to me at 443-392-4833. My phone number is up on the poster up there. Just reach out to me. Give me a call on my direct line, or you can reach me at MarylandHomesTeam.com and fill out that quick contact form, and I'll be excited to return your call, and we can get things started. I'm so glad that you joined us for another fantastic episode with the Baltimore Real Estate Radio. I hope this information was helpful to you. Until next time, I hope that we have hope you have a great week, and I hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you next time.